What's up YouTube, I'm Xeus and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super video. This is going to be my Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 61 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and let's get right into the video. This is definitely, I think the name of this chapter is Vegeta Reborn, and I really think they called it that for a purpose. Like, okay, I was throwing a little shade, and I was like, I wasn't expecting like Vegeta to just come one shot him, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that, but he did just as amazing. Like, I'm not even mad. Like, they all throughout the chapter, they just keep throwing hints of how, yeah, Vegeta showed up Goku this time, right? Okay, but we're gonna get into the chapter. So basically, it picks up where it left off, and Vegeta basically showed up, and him and Moro are squaring up. Basically, they are definitely about to fight, and Vegeta's talking his usual trash, and I just like I said, it's like his usual trash. He does this all the time. So I'm not expecting anything different. But then, he turns Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and blase, stuff like that. And they start fighting, and it just really doesn't seem like he did, like, what. Basically, they were stating that he made a change, but it didn't seem like it made so much of a difference up against Moro, right? Until the fight got further on and further on and further on. And I'm explaining why. So basically, Vegeta unveils his technique, and it's like the spirit fishing technique or something fishing. It's something dealing with that. And I just think it's like the coolest thing ever. So I'm going to throw a scenario out there. So you remember in, like, I feel like Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power, and they were I think it was Khalifa, and I think that Khalifa, whatever her name is, I forgot what her name was. Whatever her name is, why she's fused. Basically, say they're against her, right? Kale and Khalifa fused. Say they're against her, and basically this guy can make them not fused anymore. So it's like one of those things, like say like Majin Buu. If I'm understanding this right, Majin Buu would absorb Gohan like how he did, and Vegeta had this technique. He would be able to separate the two, and some, which is really cool, some life forms, right, their spirit energy is so potent that they can, say by Moro's energy stealing technique, they died because he stole all of their energy. But by Vegeta releasing it, basically, in his words, liberating it, he's sending it back to where it came from. And some of these people with, their spirit energy is potent enough, they can come back to life. And I think that was really cool too. So, they just poking fun at Goku the whole time. Like, yeah, he got one leg up on you. Yeah, he got you. And it's just like, it is really looking like my boy Vegeta has it in the can. When I say my boy beat that ass, He beat him old. That's what I'm talking about. He beat him old. Like, old. Yeah, he beat him old. It was so funny. Like, because I wasn't expecting it to go like that. I was expecting it to be like, in the Tournament of Power with like Jiren, and Vegeta was talking his little stuff, and you see what happened to him and stuff like that. I'm not saying like that's what's supposed to happen. I think it's really cool, super cool that they actually made him get like one leg up. Like, he deserves a spotlight every now and then, right? He's a cool enough character. And you just have Moro looking super stunned. Yeah, Moro looking stupid. And you have all the other characters in the background basically narrating and saying what you're thinking. But they never actually come out and say to me, and I'm just not trying to do this to gripe against the Vegeta fans or anything like that, but they never actually said that Vegeta was more powerful than Goku. I'm not gonna lie, they did kind of try to play him, Vegeta tried to play him, because he's basically like, oh, well, we went through the same type of training, and I'm just so much of a prodigy, so much more of a prodigy than you, that I could learn this technique, and I guess Goku couldn't. So that's crazy. Even though, like, Vegeta has to like give a little bit of props to, like, he needs to stop smelling himself so much, because it's kind of like, I think if Goku at this point went there and had to learn that, he would have learned that. So yeah, that's kind of like not fair to say that. Like back then, compare you now to Goku back then, way back then when he went to Yard Rat. It's not fair actually, but you know, he right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He learned it, and yeah, he got one leg up on Vegeta. So I mean, on Goku. So there you go. I'm admitting it, and there, you know, nobody can say that I'm just being a salt ball and acting like it didn't happen or something. So as you just keep seeing the fight go on between Vegeta and Moro, it's really, really funny. Like you just see him beating the energy out of him and it going back or collecting in the sky and going back where it's supposed to be. And it is definitely looking like things are looking up. Like it's looking like Goku doesn't have to get back in the battle. None of the Z Warriors from the Earth, but you know, I guess they wouldn't be Z Warriors anymore. But none of them, like Krillin or anybody like that, it's looking like all things are all good. And classic anime stuff, you know, the guy just ends up having a trump card basically, and his trump card was Shimoreka and 7-3. And I don't know if I'm not quoting him exactly because I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think he was saying like his insurance policies were these two, and he put his original techniques and stuff and powers and stuff in 7-3, I guess. So okay, I'm gonna explain this because this is just like really crazy because I wasn't expecting them to do this. So he just walks up and he basically absorbs all the energy out of Shimoreka and he just dies. They're right there. And then 7-3, he literally picks this guy up and like he starts eating him. Like, you know, like eating him, like eating him. He engulfed him. Whole body type of stuff. Like legs sticking out of his mouth type of stuff. And so Moro basically goes through a transformation, and I think you can kind of say like this is his final form, which is way better because I wasn't really a fan of Moro's design. I'm not acting like this is it's not that much more cool, but it's cooler to me. I like it better. Basically, you know, he looks more like 7-3 because I guess they must have just felt like that's the way that we wanted the bad guy to look, more like that and less like Moro. Doesn't make a difference to me. They definitely kind of made me happy with that one, so I'm not complaining. So he comes back after just getting demolished by Vegeta, and you know, he sends Vegeta cradling to the ground, you know, and you know, everybody runs up to like the edge of the cliff or whatever, like Vegeta, blah blah blah, all that stuff like that, right? And it's looking like the danger is back on. Is even worse than it was at first. You can see like when they were like looking for Moro, right? They were like, oh, Goku was like, I can sense his power, and it's like almost the same as what it was before. No, it's bigger than what it was before. And it's like, that's when you know, that's the moment you know that he fucked up. And it's like, this is cool. So Vegeta gets his one leg up, and basically he gets his one leg up, and they still end up dragging the fight out a little bit longer. I know some people probably have a problem with that, but I think it's cool, and they still have a chance for like teamwork. I don't think, or even if it does end up being like Vegeta that finish him off, like I said, it would be cool. That would be so cool. But gotta end this right here. I've been yap so long, and I'm trying to do so much in so much in so little time. So just bear with me. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. This has been my Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 61 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next video.